Breaking: suspect found. Leftists exposed in shocking lies about his motives. In a dramatic development that has sent ripples through Canada's political landscape, the suspect at the center of a contentious investigation has finally been located, revealing details that directly challenge narratives previously advanced by left-wing factions. The discovery has ignited a firestorm of debate across social media and news outlets, as the motives attributed to the individual are now under intense scrutiny. Canadians are grappling with questions about how such narratives gain traction, prompting widespread discussion about the influence of ideology over objective facts and the need for critical evaluation of information. For months, progressive media outlets and prominent left-leaning politicians presented the suspect as a symbol of resistance against systemic injustices, arguing that his actions were a direct response to societal oppression and failures. This narrative framed him as a victim of a flawed system, evoking sympathy and political support. However, emerging evidence suggests that this portrayal may have been exaggerated or even deliberately manipulated to fit an ideological agenda, calling into question the motivations behind the media coverage and political endorsements that supported the suspect without comprehensive verification. The media's role in shaping public perception has been central to the controversy. Left-leaning news outlets amplified the victim narrative, often omitting or minimizing key facts that would have provided a more nuanced understanding of the suspect's actions. This selective reporting contributed to widespread misinformation and misled many Canadians into forming opinions based on incomplete or distorted information. Experts warn that such practices can erode trust in journalism, demonstrating the necessity of responsible reporting that prioritizes accuracy over political alignment, particularly in cases with national significance. Politically, the fallout from these revelations is significant. Several prominent figures who quickly aligned themselves with the left's narrative now face serious questions regarding their judgment and integrity. Their readiness to embrace the initial portrayal without demanding evidence or conducting independent verification has eroded public confidence in their leadership. This incident underscores the dangers of partisan alignment in sensitive cases and illustrates how rushed political positioning can have long-term consequences for credibility and trust in democratic institutions. Public outrage has been swift and intense, reflecting frustration with the spread of misleading narratives. Citizens are increasingly demanding accountability from both media organizations and political figures who propagated the false storyline. Social media campaigns, petitions, and public demonstrations emphasize a collective desire for transparency and truth. Calls for official investigations and potential resignations highlight the depth of concern among Canadians and reinforce the message that spreading unverified claims can have serious consequences for social cohesion and political accountability. The exposure of these misleading narratives also casts a shadow over broader leftist ideology, demonstrating the risks inherent in building political arguments on unverified or selectively presented information. The incident serves as a cautionary tale, showing how the pursuit of ideological objectives without adherence to facts can distort public understanding and manipulate sentiment. Analysts note that this pattern of behavior not only undermines the credibility of individuals involved but also weakens public confidence in policy discussions and ideological platforms that rely on trust and transparency. In the aftermath of the scandal, there is renewed emphasis on critical thinking and media literacy as tools for safeguarding democracy. Citizens are urged to scrutinize narratives, seek diverse sources, and demand factual evidence before forming opinions or taking political stances. This heightened awareness aims to foster a more discerning and informed populace, capable of navigating complex social and political issues without falling prey to biased or incomplete reporting. Educational initiatives and public awareness campaigns are being promoted to address these challenges and restore faith in the information ecosystem. Beyond politics, this event raises deeper questions about the quality of societal discourse in Canada. The incident highlights the dangers of ideological bias and the ease with which public perception can be manipulated when critical evaluation is lacking. It underscores the responsibility of all stakeholders, including media, political actors, and citizens, to uphold transparency, honesty, and accountability. The case serves as a reminder that meaningful debate and justice must be grounded in evidence, rather than narrative-driven assumptions that serve only particular agendas. Looking ahead, experts are calling for reforms in information dissemination and public communication practices. Ensuring that narratives are grounded in verified facts rather than partisan objectives is critical to restoring trust in institutions and fostering an informed citizenry. Media organizations are being urged to adopt stricter editorial standards, while politicians are encouraged to exercise caution and restraint when commenting on sensitive matters. This proactive approach aims to prevent similar situations and enhance the overall credibility of both journalism and political discourse. As investigations continue, there is cautious optimism that lessons will be learned from this incident. Advocates stress the need for a renewed commitment to truth, transparency, and accountability in all aspects of public life. By prioritizing factual reporting and evidence-based political discourse, Canada can reinforce the foundations of trust and integrity that are vital for a healthy democracy. The hope is that this scandal will serve as a catalyst for positive change and a more responsible, discerning approach to public communication. Ultimately, this scandal has left the nation at a pivotal crossroads, challenging citizens and leaders alike to reconcile the erosion of public trust. The path forward demands collective effort to rebuild credibility and restore confidence in the media and political institutions. By emphasizing truth over ideology, promoting accountability, and fostering critical engagement, Canada has the opportunity to strengthen its democratic framework and ensure that future discourse is grounded in facts rather than partisan narratives, setting a precedent for integrity in public life. This episode will likely be remembered as a defining moment in Canadian politics, illustrating the profound impact that misinformation and narrative manipulation can have on society. It emphasizes the urgent need for vigilance, critical thinking, and responsible communication. As Canadians reflect on the lessons of this event, the nation faces an opportunity to recommit to principles of honesty, fairness, and transparency, ensuring that the democratic process remains resilient and that future generations inherit a political culture rooted in truth and accountability.